Hello guys, Mac Machine 95 here today with another vintage computer video. This is something I just scored over the last week. It is a PowerMac G4 Quicksilver, and it is in really good condition. I scored it at a thrift store for $30, and yeah, I've completely restored the machine with software, and it's all ready to go. So, further ado, I'll give you a tour around the machine and show you what's going on with it. Okay, so on the front here we have the CD burner that it came with, and the expansion bay. I think there would be a zip drive here on some of the upgraded models. I'm not quite too sure though. Might be yeah, I think it's a zip drive. And here's the power button, which flashes, and I think uses the programmers and reset switch. And then down here we have the speaker, the internal speaker for it. And yeah, and so on the side here we have the cool side. I like this. I really like this design. This is a 2001 Apple computer, so it's back when they were making them good. And here's the back of this machine, and according to here, it is when I got this machine, it didn't have really anything with it, but it was just the machine itself. No ADC monitor or anything like that. So yeah, it has the headphone jack, the speakers for the I think, remember, they were like the little round speakers that connect here, and then you have your dial-up modem, and then down here there's the G4 label and the stuff about it, and there's the 1100 Ethernet, two FireWire 400 ports, and two USB 1.1 ports. And then down here in the expansion bay, we have the graphics card, which I'll show you in a minute, and it has the ADC and VGA connector, the ADC monitor connector. Yeah. And you turn it around here, and I'll open up this here and show you the insides. Okay, this here's the inside of the machine, and here's the logic board with the RAM and the graphics card and the two hard drives I added, and the power supply, which is the Akbel 200. I don't remember. It's right there, so you can read it. It's the this is the 733 megahertz PowerPC G4 model, and yeah, here is the RAM, which originally it had 128 megs when I got it, and I upgraded it to 640. That's all I had. And the graphics card is a GeForce 2MX 32 meg card. I think it's a stock. And here's the clock battery, which I think it's still good. There's no leakage or anything like I've seen on some of these Macintoshes that uses this battery. But yeah, and here's the heatsink for the G4 processor, and it should be like underneath there. So yeah, there it is, and there's the CDRW drive, and the two hard drives I added, which are both IDE. And yeah, and now I'm going to set this machine back up and get it ready for some booting. And I have a little setup up here that I'm at for it. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I have it all set up back up in this little setup here with a mouse, keyboard, and monitor, and webcam, which works under an OS I have on here. Anyways, I'll press the power button and show you the cool feature that it does when you push it. Okay, and let me turn off the brightness here, and yeah, we're going to be booting into Mac OS 9. This is the current startup disk, which is one of my favorite Mac OSs. And I have it hooked up to this Dell speaker right here, so I can hear it. I mean, it does work off the internal, but I just have it for this because it's louder. And yeah, it is booting now. Looks at the extensions for OS 9. This is a fresh copy that I rebuilt. Alright, it's booted now. And, yeah. And here is, oh, it's detecting the webcam. Anyways, it is a, this doesn't really tell much about it, but I'll show you when I get into OS 10. And, yeah, it has the 640 megabytes of RAM and OS 10 9.22, or Mac OS 9.22. Whoops, my bad. And over here I have a couple of classic apps like Soft Windows 95. And what this does is it'll load up a Windows 95 image that I put on here too. Oh well. And here's the Windows 95 that was on here. It emulates a 486, 16 megs of RAM. So yeah. There's Windows 95 on there, and it crashed my computer. Lol, never had this happen before on a video, and this is the first time it's done it. Yeah, I need to reboot. I'll be right back. Yeah, that was really weird, but yeah, it's back now. I don't know what happened there, but it just crashed. I never had that happen before. It's the first time. And it had to happen on camera too, which is even weirder. Startup disk. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go to the startup disk file here. Yes, I know. I think actually the clock battery might be dead. I'm not quite too sure. And I installed some classic OS 10 versions on here, just because I wanted to. Here I'm gonna boot into the first version of OS 10 to be released back in 2001. Okay, yeah, the optical drive is still doing its thing. Okay, so it's booting up now, and this used to be the boot screen for 10.0 and up to 10.2 before they switched over to the Apple logo one. This has the Happy Mac, and then you have a little loading symbol up here, and this is how OS 10 used to start up. Which I kind of miss. I really like this. Takes a minute. Sorry for the shaky camera work. So this is the first version of OS 10. Takes a minute to initialize the network. Okay, yeah, I just skipped ahead because I didn't know how long it would take. But yeah, it's done with that, and it's booting now, and it has the classic beach ball of death. This is the one that they used to 10.0 to 10.2. And now we're in the operating system, and this is Cheetah. Mac OS 10.0 Cheetah. PowerMac G4, made in 2001 by Apple. Here's the dock. It used to have Internet Explorer as the main browser, and this is before iTunes was invented and all that other stuff. And you had like displays on the dock where you could actually change your displays. You could have QuickTime. You could have a clock here. Yeah. Here's the old Finder logo, which they changed in, I think it was 10.3 to the normal one that they used until 10.10. And I'm gonna go into startup disk again because I have all these. And gotta wait on it to search the drives. Okay, I'm going to select 10.1, and I'm going to select restart, and I'll be back. Okay, here it is 10.1 booting up. It still has the screen here at the classic beach ball of death and the happy Mac, which like I said, I love. And here is 10.1 with the blue Apple logo. And this one takes a quicker start up. This is a 10.1 Puma. Oh, I don't think this one has the proper screen resolution set, but yeah. And here's 10.1, which is the same thing. And this one actually introduced iTunes. I'll open it up. It is iTunes 1. Which is really cool. I don't have anything loaded on here, but I actually might set this up as a vintage MP3 player or something at one time. I don't know exactly, but that's something I plan to do maybe. And it includes a copy of iMovie, which I think this is like a, I don't know. Let's open it up. I've never opened it up before. It is. Oh, I think that was iMovie. Let me reopen that again. I accidentally closed it. iMovie 2. Yeah, that's what it was. Stop playing that intro, please. Okay. And, yeah, that's 10.1, which introduced iTunes and iMovie into the scene, which is kind of cool. Came out in 2002. And I also have once it finds it. Okay, the next one I'm going to boot into. Okay, see how this one actually has a restart thing here? That wasn't here in the last version. So, hit save and restart. And I'll be right back. Okay, here is Mac OS 10 10.2 Jaguar, which now has the Apple logo, like I was saying, which is the one that they've used all the way up to today, except for now it's a, instead of this, it's a bar. And now it's starting up, and now it says welcome to Macintosh. This is 10.2 Jaguar, which I believe it introduced a few new things, and a new wallpaper. Okay, here it is. It still has the old Finder logo, and it now has the iChat, which is like Messenger, and it has iPhoto, which is new. It has iMovie, and it has iTunes 3. They still used Internet Explorer at the time, but that changed. And now I have a more info box right here. If I click this, it'll bring up the system profiler, which will tell me about information about the machine. Okay, and there it is. It has the 733 G4, like I said, and there's the RAM modules that are installed. And there's some diagrams on it, which It's all hooked up. And yeah, that is 10.2, and I'll show you the iTunes 3. Still looks like the same one, except it has some new features down here. And iPhoto. I haven't opened this one yet, so I might have to accept some things. No, and there's iPhoto. What version? Oh yeah, and also 10.2 added the beach ball of death that won the modern ones they used until 10.11. And this is iPhoto 1. Came out in 2003. 2002 maybe, I don't remember. And I don't have Panther on the machine because I ran out of CDs to burn, but I do have because that was the version that introduced the new Finder and everything, and it still has the pinstripe theme, and this is when they started making it look like the normal one. And I'll go back into startup disk, select 10.4.11, it restart, save and restart, and it will reboot into 10.4.11 Tiger. I'll be right back when it does. Alright, so here is 10.4.11 Tiger booting up on this machine on the G4 Quicksilver. Now this is the main one that I use for all the PowerPC stuff, like I have Skype on here which works still, and I have all the other stuff. This one takes a little while to boot. And here's the wallpaper, and here it is loaded up. I haven't, this one is, okay, now this version, oops, I clicked the wrong thing. Click software update, my mistake. It has, 10.4.11, and yeah, it's pretty much the modern version that looks like today's OS 10. I think this is like the start of it, and yeah, see, it has the modern style system profiler. And there's the NVIDIA GeForce 2MX control panel thing again, and the audio and stuff. But yeah, that is a 20-minute, yeah, pretty much coming up on 20 minutes according to my iPhone, coming up on the 20-minute mark. And yeah, that is a quick overview of of this PowerMac G4 Quicksilver. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully more to come later about this, because I actually might want to try to do a full review on the original OS 10 once I find some vintage software and stuff for it. But yeah, that's gonna be it, and goodbye.